Welcome back to day 4 of our Nullius journey. I thought we could kick today off with a brief refresher on the creation story from the Judeo-Christian Bible. God created the world in 6 days, didn't he? On day 1, he made wind and light. On day 2, he separated the waters from the sky. On day 3, he went into overdrive and he created land as well as the vegetation on the land. And that has lined up pretty nicely with our journey in Nullius so far. We started off day 1 harnessing wind and creating light and electricity. Then on day 2, we focused heavily on chemistry. Yeah, you could say separating the waters from the waters, if you will. And then on day 3, which we just finished up, we created plant life, specifically bacteria, algae, and plants down in this area here. So, what's next for us in Nullius? Well, we can look in the Bible for hints. God focused on outer space in day 4. Then in day 5, he created animals. Then in day 6, he created humans. And he, of course, directed them to be fruitful and multiply. And that's roughly what we will be focusing on in Nullius in that order. But actually, in the first hour of day 4, we're leapfrogging the God of Heaven a little bit and working on animal life, specifically worms. So here we have, Nematology Research. I believe that's the study of worms. We need actually a lot more than a single nanofabricator making these progenitors. Oh, darn it, I mispronounced that again. Progenitors. And up until now, we've just had one building making these progenitors for the other research we have going, and that's been enough. And I think, to supply this medium assembler 3 with everything we need to run full time, we will need way more than one worm progenitor. So we'll rethink the builds there. I won't just cram it in to do whatever. And then let's see. And this was just to check that the worm genome. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess the worm genome. Maybe we will just have one worm genome. We'll be able to get nanofabricated 2s soon, and we can always beacon it. So yeah, maybe I will just have one genome. But then the progenitors, yeah, that'll be more than one. Okay, and then, yeah, we're going to have like a cycle like we've been doing. But to begin with, we need to seed some worms with the worm recipes here. So let me think how I want to do this. We need... Oh, that's my wrong creature. Let's get my good guy over there. We have more than one android, don't we? Oh, wrong way. Okay, here we are. We made it. Oh, we made it. Okay, let me see. So now I have nanofabricators, and I need the worm genome. That's the first step, right? Yes, first step is the genome. It needs algae genome and nucleotides, which we do not have the nucleotides, right? Oh, no, it's protocells that we're lacking. Do we also need protocells for this? No, we don't. Okay, so that'll be fine. And then we need plenty of worm progenitors, which do need the protocells. So I will cut off protocells going where? Let's see. Let's cut this off. Now, am I going to remember to plug it in? I should. Maybe that'll help remind me? Not sure. Okay. And then we'll take it down here. So I'm not super worried about the protocells because, let's see. Oh, that wasn't the protocell. Protocell's down here. Yeah, I'm not worried so much about running out of protocells because we can harvest... Oops. Yeah, there we go. We can harvest... Oh, wrong way. Sorry. Okay, cool. What was I saying? We can harvest worms to give us protocells. Let's look at that research coming up. There we go. Oh, wait. It's not even... Oh, yeah. We don't even need worms for it. However, we do need the Nematology Research, 10 of them to be precise. I think I am going to prioritize that. Let's see. Yeah, that's how we want to do it. Actually, no, I didn't want the amino acids first because we don't have the Nematology Research. I've already done that, haven't I? All right, let's get these random things up. And let's see. Do I need this for anything? I guess I do for movement speed. That's nice to have. All right, anyways, we'll take care of that research. I really need to get Nematology Research up so that I can get better protocells. That's the point. That's what I'm learning here. All right. Now, how else do I deal with this stuff? This is how. Something like so. I think everything is hooked up here. We just need to grab sugar. Let's see, the worm genome. I never put the output chest for that. The windmill is covering it up. That makes it hard to see. I don't like that. Let's get rid of that windmill. And then sugar. Should I summon the sugar with a chest, or should I drag it on down? Well, I think this is going to be somewhat temporary because I need to have a lot more than a single nanofabricator making this. This is just going to seed the first part of this, and then when I get enough protocells from my worms, then we can expand this out. So I'll probably move this setup down here somewhere, or maybe over to the west. Not really sure. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But it looks like I have a lot of sugar here. That's enough for a ton of worm progenitors, even if I don't have sugar being outputted into a box somewhere, which I might not. Okay. Everything's good. All right. So now the next step is to use those soon-to-be crafted progenitors to make worm progenitor 1s. And that's going to be yet more protocells. Brother, do I have these? I do have the yield modules. Okay. I'll take care of that then, won't I? Sorry, not the worm progenitor 1s. We are already making those. We need the worm 1s, which are in flotation cells. And this is going to be like we've done before, where we can just replace the recipe that uses the progenitors with the recipe that uses worm eggs. And this actually is a little simpler because before our plants, let's see, like our grass gives us grass, and then we turn that grass into seeds. But in this recipe here, the one recipe gives us the worm eggs. We don't have to turn the worms into worm eggs with a different process. So other than that, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Okay, so let's just set this up. We need to get grass and sand down to wherever we're setting this up. So grass is down here. I'll just split this going like down that way or wherever. And then we need sand. And sand can come from the science. Right? Yeah. Let's just do this here. How much sand actually is this going to consume? Oh, like not much. Wait. It's kind of a lot. 2.5 per second. All right. So we'll probably be upgrading this to red. Probably, because we're already using most of it for the science. And then, I think I am going to need to expand this. Yeah, we'll probably want to expand this. So let's just bring this on over. And that kind of is maybe a clue to me that I will extend this all the way and put the worms like out here maybe. Let's see. We do have, yeah, we're kind of running into volcanic gas, into these Stirling engines. So yeah, maybe I want to bring the worms to the west, and we'll be getting rid of the amino acids pretty soon. So this is a pretty good place for it in this kind of chunk right over here. Then let's continue to bring this stuff over. And I kind of want to go get my concrete bot right here and put some stuff down. I guess, should we start with the refractory bricks? I mean, I have too much of this in my inventory. Let's just start with this because I don't think I have enough in my inventory, and this will at least make me fast when I walk around, won't it? Yeah. All right, like I said, now I can walk around here, and once we figure out exactly where my buildings will go, I will do some, more colorful stuff, or maybe just brown. Worms are brown, aren't they? Okay, what was I going to do here? Ah, yes, flotation cells. And what did I just get? Oh, this was the, that was just the worm research that I haven't done. Okay, flotation cells, which are here. Whew, all right. Yeah, like I said, we're going to start off with the worm 1 recipe. Kind of make something nice and tileable. Let's see, like we've done before, where I use the chirality to get these lined up. All right, a little design like that. And I do not need 3 belts. I only need 2 belts because I could combine grass and sand. But I have an interesting idea, I think, and that is to have it go vertically here. And that's about as far as I can do it. I could double it up and have it go on both sides. Maybe I'll do that. So let's just think about if the game will even let me reverse this, flip it. No, we can't flip with flotation cells. So what am I going to do? Reverse that, and everything's nice like so. And then, cool. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. And then I want to think about where everything's going. So, yeah, my idea was to have sand go down and then the other 2 things come up, right? Because the other 2 things are the, let's see, the worm egg. When I replace this recipe, it won't be progenitors, it'll be eggs. Okay. And then the worm stuff will go down, right? Or actually, maybe it should go up. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, maybe I'll take it up. And it's going to be mineral dust as a product, and I'll plug mineral dust into science just like I did the calcium carbonate. So that'll work okay. Do I also need mineral? I also need mineral dust going down here, and it is consumed in algae. It's not consumed in grass, right? Yeah, it's not consumed in grass unless I need it for this fertilizer, but it doesn't look like I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I could plug in the mineral dust to this belt. I don't think that's a good idea. I'll keep thinking about it though. All right, let's just copy this where we want it here. If we need to extend algae, which I don't know, maybe we will. Let's put it... let's cram it. Story of my life, right? Okay, I guess I can't get power. Oh, it's the substations, that's why. Okay, cool. And... I mean, did I need a ton of that? I don't know if I needed a ton of that. Wait, hold on. Why am I starting down there? Let's start up here by the algae. Oh, it's because maybe yeah, okay. By the algae. Or I said algae. I meant amino acids. Okay, and now hooking everything up. I guess I'll do sand first. Do I need to think more about this? Where are our progenitors? No, progenitors. Messed that up. Let's see. Low power, so it is working. We don't have any crafted yet, but let's plan on having some crafted. And I'll just have to remember to block that off. Okay, low power, man. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. We need to upgrade our windmills, and let's just go ahead and do most of the base. All right, windmill 3s should help. I have no idea. Did I want to take this down or up? I don't know. All right. And then, oh, no. No. Hate when it's half done and so it automatically puts down all the nonsense. Okay. So sand was going to be on the outside. And I think I am ready to pretty much set it all up. We just need to figure out where the grass is. coming out of. Okay. I think I can... output priority all away. Yeah, because this is for science. This grass on going to the east is for science. So first priority should be grass seeds, so that we always have more grass. Then science, so that we always have more science. And then lastly, we can go and make worms. That makes sense to me. All right. Sure. Well, okay. Okay. And then that was the middle one. And then we'll have worm eggs coming from whichever way this goes. And maybe I will have it go up, and that means the eggs will come down. And we'll figure that out. Well, I guess we got to figure it out now. Because we are soon to get worms. As soon as I get the progenitors. Said it right. Yes, let's go. How do I want to do this? I think I can... Yeah, I think I'll do that so I can tile it as needed. All right. That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's just fine. Okay, now we've got sand going in all of these. We got mineral dust coming out. What if I just took it all the way up? All right, filter mineral dust. Check. And that'll go to science. Okay. And then the other ones were the egg, which is just coming down. And I'm leaving a ton of room here because why? I don't know. And then the last thing is just the worms themselves, which sure can go over like that. Is that how I want to do it? Or do I want to change my mind and run this belt down and take the worm eggs and the worms down here and then run it over this way? I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. And then what were the worms for? They were for the science, right? Just for the science. Do I need worms for... No, of course I don't need worms for progenitors. So just for the science and then for the other stuff. So that's just fine. Science can go that way. Other stuff can go that way. And I don't need worms to make worms. No. This is... Yeah, so this process will be pretty straightforward. Once I get some eggs... Let's say we get 2 worm eggs here. And then we will replace it with this one, which consumes 11. So I need 6 progenitors. Oof, brother. All right, 6 progenitors. No problem, no problem. Is this weaving? That's just botany research. Cool. So I wonder, actually, will I have time? How fast will this craft? This seems like it's going slowly. Oh, yeah, but it's only 32 plants, but it looks like we might have 32 plants. It's close. Or it's not close at all, and we have nowhere near enough. Item ingredient shortage of plant progenitor because we don't have protocells. Maybe I'll plug back in those. Nah, we'll just leave it for now until we get some worm progenitors. And I think I might, pretty much just need to wait now because these are coming slowly. Yes. Let's just plug one in and see what happens and then figure out the outputs. Oh, right. Sludge and oxygen. Right. Are we pumping out oxygen? We are pumping out oxygen, aren't we? Do I want to stop pumping out oxygen? Yes. No. Maybe so. No. I can take the oxygen here. Okay. Alrighty. Oxygen's done. Now we need sludge, and we got sludge somewhere over here. We need sludge for all this stuff, don't we? I think. Am I blind? Where's that sludge? Sludgy sludge. Okay, here it is. And yes, I'll just take this out like so. These are hydroplant 3s. So I can't I can't double this easily, but I could just keep copying and pasting it this way if I leave room. That's what I'm thinking. So like I could do this here. And then copy and paste it on the other side, like that. Which is why I did a 3-way here. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I could have done the same thing with oxygen. Yeah. Why did I do that? Yeah, let's just make it cleaner. And of course, it will be cleaner because I can copy and paste this up now. I don't have things blocking the northern part of that. So something very similar like this. Bring the oxygen down and plug it in right here. Okay, now we got oxygen there. And then the final thing is the output of carbon dioxide, and that's just something I should vent, right? What am I doing with carbon dioxide here? Oh, right, we need it for the nematology research. Do I need extra carbon dioxide? Is it the right ratio? Or... oh, wow, it is the right... that's crazy. It's the right ratio. Well done, mod. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe I should have an extra air thing making carbon dioxide, or... oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, okay, wait. So we are also going to be using worms on other things. Let me think about this. Yeah, we're going to be using worms. We're going to be harvesting worms for other things. So we will have excess carbon dioxide. So I do need to vent a little bit of it. And I will vent it down here by putting this in a tank like so. And oh, I guess we're working. Let me pump it. And maybe, let's see, how much was it? Oops. It's 163 a second. So the small pumps should be plenty. And then I'll pump it out to science as well. And then I will relief valve it into a chimney. And 163 a second. These can do 500 a second. So I will not need more than one chimney. I could also... yeah, no, I was thinking about pumping it into the chimney, but I don't need to do that. Okay, cool. So then the question is, what did these outputs do? Did they do the right thing? Yes, we got worm eggs. I will take them down like so. This is a very strange setup here. And that means I need to... let's see, what am I doing? That's what I'll do. Okay, I actually don't want to hold on to those worm eggs. I want to put those on the belt. And then we won't hook anything up yet. Oh, I picked them up again, huh? Okay. Which way is it going to go? All right, one there, one there. That's not what I want at all, is it? Because I want all the worm eggs to go into a single thing. That's okay. I'm just going to pick it up when I have it all. Now let's see how the progenitors are doing. Super slow. So we've got one large tank, another large tank. I mean, tank, I'm going crazy. Beacon. All right, now that's fast. How's my protocell situation? None. How is this doing? Can I beacon this? Not really. I don't want to expand this because... why? Oh, well, it should be easy to expand now. It doesn't require nucleotides. Nucleotides are the other thing we're low on. In fact, we don't have any nucleotides. I'm going to redistribute this science where it needs to go because those aren't working. And now we have 5, 7. Okay, pretty good. And what was the other science I had? Okay, and the final science here. Okay. Stealing all my nucleotides. I guess I'm okay with that. Yeah, it seems like I have plenty of nucleotides for the worm genomes. And then it's just a matter of getting protocells in here. 15 protocells, and they're all being sucked up. All right, I guess I'll just... ugh, gross. Gross. Let me set up something temporary here. All right, this fluid spaghetti is absolute mayhem. Wow, I don't even know. I just need, let's see, mineral dust and sugar, and I will hand feed a couple stacks of it in here. And that will be how much Protocell? Let's see, 1 sugar and 1 mineral dust turns into 2 Protocells. So that'll be over 400 Protocells being made in here. Should be a nice little boost. Let's beacon it up so it's faster. And let it go. Let it run wild on my base. Okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not fine. It's not powered, but still, it's fine. All right. Super slow, and then we'll have the graphite that I'll just take out. Okay. So what happens now? Now I think we have enough protocells to make the progenitors to do this bad boy. And why am I bothering to put the progenitors now? Why not just do it all at once? Because we needed 6, right? So that we had 12 worm eggs. Yeah. Let's switch all these over to the other recipe. And then I guess we'll go do something else. There were a few other things on my list, weren't there? Did I have anything here? No. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and we don't have oxygen. Did I not? Let's see. Why don't we have oxygen? Well, was this an output? That was an output. And we're pumping it out. Great. So let's stop pumping it out. And instead, just leave it. Because that'll work, right? 60%. Yeah. Everything's just fine. It's all good. How are you? Okay. Yeah, let's, I guess these, I just need to make sure that this is going to work. Is it going to continue working? Protocells. We've finished 2 of these, 3 of these. Do I have any more sugar? No, we're out of sugar. Okay. And we just needed 6, which is less than 100 protocells. 90 protocells. I can do math. And yeah, so that'll give me way more than 90 protocells. And then that should give me enough science, maybe even for this one. We need 10 Nematology Sciences. Now, where am I going to put, actually, the Nematology Research? Because I need worms on a belt, right? Because it uses a lot of worms. And then I need the progenitors. And I need, actually, yeah. Going to need a lot of progenitors at some point. But for now, this will be fine. Okay, so I guess I'll run the worms. We said we were going to run it up. Maybe I'll run them over here. Oh, yeah, because I think the harvesting that I'm going to be doing, the worm harvesting that I'm going to be doing, gives me amino acids. So I'll replace... Yeah, perfect. I'll replace this with worm harvesting. And that means my worms will be running right over here on a belt. So I'll put my nematology business right up here. Did I put that down? I did put it down. Okay. And the carbon dioxide goes in either side. I see how that works. And therefore what? We just need to run the progenitors up here, and I think I'll do a demand chest of that, but not yet. So yeah, we'll just leave that. That'll be my reminder that I'll put my research here and then worm harvesting there, and everything's good. Okay. Pretty sure my worm progenitors are going to be going strong. Now let's... Oof. Should I do heavy water? That's an idea. We've gotten wastewater processing, basically, and it gives me actually the same stuff that my old wastewater processing did, and that is saline water and sludge. Roughly the same proportion. I think less sludge and probably less of everything, or maybe similar of everything. Yeah, similar of everything, but I do get 1 heavy water out of it. So let's switch over my wastewater processing to allow me to get the heavy water as well. Can I just void heavy water? I can just void heavy water if I need to. Of course, I get such little amounts of heavy water out that I think I'll be fine. What is happening here? Saline water outfalls. Okay. if I take this out, are bad things going to happen? Do I need to stress about this? Possibly. How fast is this going to be? Is it a little bit slower? But maybe distilleries are faster than hydro plants? No, hydro plant 2s and distillery 2s have the same crafting speed. Okay. So Dan, do I need to yield modulate up? No. How about I speed and efficiency? What did I do here? Nothing. Okay. Okay, let me plan out this build, and then we will just expand, hook it up, and replace it. Actually, let's plan out the saline disposal first, because my outfalls are not enough. Not nearly enough. I need to go find a good place for outfalls, and I think it's going to be right over there. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Can I put down some concrete here? I don't have a lot of concrete. I do have some refractory bricks, so this will make it a little faster for me to get over there. 140% as fast, I think. All right. This is a really ugly bit. I can't outfall much here, can I? Let's see what I can do. Bada bing, bada boom, something like that, and that gives me how much? 400 per second, and wait, what am I trying to do here? That's what I'm trying to do. 9 times 400 is about as much saline water as I need to get rid of. Cool. But we do have to wait for my bots to come and bring the landfill. I do have landfill, right? I do have landfill. Okay. They're just slow pokes. Oh, here they are. Did I not substation this up? Silly beacons. Okay. Cool. Now, am I doing that? I guess I'm doing that. And let's connect all... connect here. Okay. And then pump it in. Wait, how much is this doing? Let's see. 400 times 9 is, wow. 3,600. Okay, so 1 pump 2 should be plenty. Alright, cool. With some lights here so that I can see. Alright, and how's my radar coverage? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, take this on back to my place where I do things. Alright, and I'm noticing that we need a lot of saline water, don't we? Where is all my saline water going? Is it going to biology? Let's see here. How does this look? See, this is full. Ah, yeah, no, it's not full. We are using all the water we can get to power this stuff. Because my electrolyzers, the output of oxygen is full. Looks like we need some more of this. Don't know if that's good enough, or no, not really sure what's happening. Okay. That wasn't broken or anything, but we're good. All right, am I ready to rip this out now? Can I replace it with this fast enough? Let's set up a tank for heavy water. And actually let's switch the way these are going so that I don't need to change anything. Actually, let me check the width here. Okay, yeah. So you'll see if I change the heavy water to being the furthest out one, then will be better. Like, okay, calm down. What is happening here? No, I'm bad at this. Something like that. Okay, there we go. And now I can just replace it, and everything should work. Hopefully. Oops. Not blueprint. Control V, silly. Alright. And yes. 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 And take this out. Saline water's coming up. So instead of dealing with that, why don't we take saline water up this way? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, and then down. And then right here is where I can figure out the... Yeah, like if the saline water runs down, the outfall of the saline water runs down like that, and then we'll be good. Okay. Do I want a large tank? Why not? Yeah? Let's do it. Large tank of saline. Pump it in. Okay, cool. And then we'll pump it out. Do I want to pump it out? Maybe I don't want to pump it out. I think I do want to pump it out. All right. Apparently not like that, though. Not like that. Okay. Okay, that'll work. Saline water going down there, and then we need an auxiliary valve. Ah, that's not how I wanted it, is it? Picker Dolly mod to the rescue. Now I can auxiliary valve it. Adjustable relief valve, I should say. I don't know. I don't know what percent. Take it down. Cut and paste. Okay, cool. So if saline water fills up, which it looks like it's not going to, that's fine. Then we'll take it to our giant outfalls. And now I can landfill this thing. All right, cool. All right, saline water is connected to those outfalls. And now we can copy and paste this down to our heart's content. Yes, to our heart's content. Rip this on out. And I just want to make sure the power poles are right. I think that's right. All right. And then I can also upgrade these to distillery 3s, I think. I mean, I'm going crazy here, aren't I? How much is this wastewater is this going to do? Yeah, a lot. Okay. Okay, more than enough. So the heavy water's going. The sludge is going. Cool. Okay. And then the saline is going. All right. Now, I have a lot of sludge here, and nothing's working because we just don't need iron, huh? Why don't we need iron? What is happening? Oh, we're not using science because our buffer's full. Wow. Crazy. Should I outfall some wastewater? Maybe I should, but first let's fix aluminum. What does our aluminum outpost look like? I think, oh yeah, we didn't have enough large miners, so possibly we don't have enough aluminum. Let's go do that, since what else are we going to do? We're waiting on our worm progenitors, I assume. And then we'll come back at the end of the episode and plug in all the worm progenitors, and we'll be in business. Okay. So large miners, and what else? Efficiency modules and speed modules? I forget what I did here with my outposts. There we go. Large miner 2s, baby. Let's go. Trash some stuff that I don't want, don't need, don't want it. Don't want that. Nope. Don't want that. Nope. That's a lot of seawater intakes. All right, and what else might I want over here? A radar. Why don't I have a radar over here? Oh, rail stuff. Yeah, let me get my rail signals and a couple more rails because apparently, I guess it was like landfill that I was lacking. And yeah. All right, I think I might have gotten everything. So let's head on over to my rails. Let's see. I have some a locomotive, don't I? I got some methanol canisters, and we'll bounce over here, lickety split. And I did bring some signals and some more modules and all the large miners I had. Whew, it's making me sick. Okay, yeah, okay. It looks like we don't have an issue here. Maybe it's just a throughput thing then. So, come on, I have rails. I know I do. And we'll finish with this bit, even though I don't need it, but who knows? Could help. All right. Did I not have the belts that I needed, maybe? Okay. That's fine. Oh, and then radar, of course. Of course, of course. There we go. Now I can see. And let's head on back. That's the right way, yeah? Back to base like so. Alright, and while I'm heading back, this time let's examine what's going on here. I think it's just that we're using so much of it. I guess we're just using so much of it. And the train is so slow. What could have happened? You know, we might have had an issue with signaling as well. Like if there was a rail in this block, you know, then the train had to wait for ages before it cleared. Like this volcanic gas, maybe. Not sure. Some weird thing happened with the throughput there. Anyways, I'm going to say that I fixed it, even though I did very little. Should I upgrade these inserters as well? Let's do that. I think inserters are fairly cheap. Okay. And maybe I should upgrade the chests, but I think we're good. I'm not really sure. Why did I run low on... I'm not sure. Couldn't have been gypsum backing up, no, because we dealt with the lime issue. Couldn't have been stone backing up, right? Well, maybe. We don't need so much sand. Speaking of inserters, that's worth doing. Okay, I think we're fine. Let's go fix our worms, and possibly we have time to deal with some of the biochem research we're doing. Let's see. That's just, you know, we can't do that one yet. That one requires the worms. Let's go check to see how many progenitors we have. We have enough. By Jove, we have enough. So let's see. I don't want to use more than I need. I think we've done... Why isn't this working? Oh, because I switched over the recipe. Of course. Okay, that's 4. I think I have done 2 already. So we have 4 worm eggs, and then 4 more of these crafts will give me 8. So for a total of 12 worm eggs, and that's enough to start this cycle. Now we only get 1 extra worm egg. So it actually is somewhat reasonable to me that we would want more progenitor worms, but no. Because we get 8 worms. Maybe we do want more progenitor worms. I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, let's cut the stuff here. Right? No, we really want to cut it afterwards. All right, let's do that. Okay, so that's going to be enough worm eggs for the thing, and that was it. Well, then let's switch on over, I think. We're going to want to hand feed this whole deal, though, aren't we? 60 seconds, crafting speed of 1.4. Gross. All right. Let's do this. We got to automate it. We really got to automate it. Okay. So now all the worm eggs are going back into this one flotation cell. Someone told me it was flotation cell, but then someone else told me it was flotation cell. So I think I should say flotation cell, because that makes more sense to me. Things are floating in the liquid there, right? And that it's like separating the solids from the liquids. So flotation cell. Got to get that through my thick skull. All right, and now we've gotten the progenitors, so we can make nematology research. But in order to do that, we need 150 worms, huh? That's a lot of worms. Okay, well, guess what? We've gotten carbon fiber from the cellulose, and we've gotten, what was the other thing? It was something useful. Textiles, right? Where's textiles? It's over here. They put it here for some reason. Okay, so let's run cellulose over to my textiles, and I think that's just an addition. Yes, we don't need to change anything except adding cellulose into the recipe. Hopefully that'll be easy. And then same thing with carbon fiber, maybe? Oh no. Oh no, yeah, this is a totally different recipe than the carbon fiber we have. All we need to do here is change this recipe over to the carbon fiber box here. Cool. And now we need to make sure the output is splitting out carbon fiber. And I guess I'll put it there. Okay, so carbon fiber now is coming this way. How much carbon fiber is this giving me? 1 box per second. That's like 4 per second. And over here we are producing... Wow. Yeah, if only we could run this nonstop. We could replace our carbon fiber stuff. Do I actually want, since this isn't going to run very often, let's just use bots for now at least, until I get enough cellulose that this actually does run a lot. But why isn't cellulose running more? I was kind of expecting it to fill up and, you know, give me a ton of it. But it's really not, is it? Let's go figure out why cellulose isn't running. And see if there's a way we can make it pretty much permanently run. Okay, so these weren't running because... Oh, it's the sugar. We need to consume more sugar. Is there a sugar disposal, actually? That would be interesting. Nucleotides. What's this? Oh, yeah. No, we don't need it. We don't need any of this stuff. Sugar and solvent can turn into cellulose. Maybe that's what I want. Yeah, I was expecting to go through a lot of sugar, but let's turn sugar into cellulose. If we, well, what would be the determining factor there? I'm not really sure. Maybe there's other things to do with it. Aha, here we go. We turn it into methanol and carbon dioxide. Okay, cool. I knew there was a disposal thing coming soon. And this is, let's see, it's the first worm research that we need. So as soon as we get worm research, we can get rid of our sugar, and then we'll have as much cellulose as we could possibly want. How's this been doing? Products finished 3. Excellent. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, at least I caught it. That would have been really sad if I didn't catch it. And I guess I'm okay doing something like this. And then the worms can come down. And then we'll run it where we need to. Well, that's not a permanent solution, is it? We want to run it over here, don't we? Don't we? Okay, cool. And now I have a bunch of worms, and I don't know what to do with them. All right. Worm disposal. Not disposal. Worm science. And come on down here and feed it in right there. Okay, and now I think I am ready, right, to demand the progenitors. And then we want those extra worms that I got to go right in there. Feed it on in, and then we need to figure out the carbon dioxide situation. So where did I have the carbon dioxide going? Did I not do anything with it? Oh, yeah, here we go. So I'm pumping it? Yeah, I'm pumping it. Okay. Let's take it up. That's a good line for it, I think. And then take it over. That was not a great line for it. I think I want it there instead. And take it to the science. Okay, and yeah, so carbon dioxide is coming down here. I think the cleanest way to do it is to hook it like so, and then get rid of those progenitors. Cool, so now we have everything. We just need a lot more carbon dioxide. Oh yes, because it's the exact same ratio. Yes. So as soon as we get the worms, we should have the carbon dioxide as well. And I don't think I need extra carbon dioxide because, well, for one thing, I think I will be producing some extra carbon dioxide once I get more life, fauna, I should say, because the flora consumes the carbon dioxide, doesn't it? Wait. It doesn't, does it? I don't have carbon dioxide anywhere over here. What do I have? Oh, I just have air. Right. It just takes air. It doesn't need carbon dioxide. Anyways, and then once I do worm harvesting, then I will have excess carbon dioxide. We already talked about that. Okay. So now I just need to take the science that will be slow to come down here. Like so. That should do the trick, right? What on? Oh, duh. I'm just blind again. Again, I say to you, I'm just blind. All right, that should do the trick. And then, yes. This science is not working because of the progenitors, which means, yeah, we don't have any of the science that we need. Luckily, we finished the harvesting stuff. Okay, I need to hook up protocells now. See, I didn't forget. Need to replace that with a 3-way. Cool, and now all of those will work. How much more of this do I have? Some. Maybe I should just refill that temporary setup so that I definitely have enough before we go into the harvesting. Cool. Okay. I think that's good. We're making plenty of those. We only need one chest of it. We're making plenty of those. Everything looks good. Wow. And how is this business going? We have completed 6 of them. And we're waiting on the worm eggs. Yep, here come the worm eggs. Okay. Let's go get textiles. I have the belt of cellulose boxed here and then unboxed here. How much cellulose am I going to be... let's see, where are the textiles? Where are they? Oh, here they are. Cool, and I do have room for another belt like so. I can get rid of all these and use the correct inserter situation. Wait. Okay, yeah, those are outputs. Cool. And then do lights here. More lights than I needed. And then upgrade the old inserters. Okay, and let's see here. If I change this recipe over to the, where is it? Cellulose one. Hold on. All right, we can see how much cellulose we need now that we have this good recipe. So half as much cellulose as textile. And since we're only, producing what? Yeah, way less than half a belt. We'll be fine on the cellulose. Now, one thing I didn't consider was that we're going to run out of cellulose, aren't we? Until we get some good cellulose going. So what if I left some regular textile down here for now so that if we run out of cellulose, we'll still have some regular textile? That's the nice thing. We don't have to change the belts. And this will prioritize the cellulose textile, right? Yeah. It'll prioritize the cellulose-based textile because these will fill up the belt so that these inserters cannot output onto the same belt. All right, let's get the cellulose up here, and it should be fairly straightforward because I have a bunch of room over here. Yeah, should be pretty straightforward for me. Straightforward for me. We'll just... Oh, there's the cellulose. And it'll come right... Yeah, right over there. Easy as pie. There's always a bottleneck. There's always a bottleneck. There's always a bottleneck. Cool. All right, cool. Good deal. The minutes are ticking down. Is this all? Yeah, all the undergrounds worked, huh? Cool. I just want to see it work. I just want to see it work. I added the cellulose, didn't I? Oops. Okay, cool. We're picking it off the belt. That's going to consume a fair bit of cellulose. Excellent. Excellent. There's always a bottleneck. Something you gotta check. Oh, and I've killed my iron. Is it something with lime? Oh, no, it's like hydrochloric acid or sludge is... sludge is full. Yeah. Because this is all full. Yeah, okay. Well, I screwed the pooch there, didn't I? Let's add in some outfalls for that stuff for cases of emergency. Or actually, could I just upgrade these chests? Because I could do that. Oh, wait, those are already upgraded. There's always a bottleneck. There's always a bottleneck. There's always a bottleneck. There's always a bottleneck. All right, how do I... Yeah, output of sludge. Wastewater's backed up. Sludge is backed up. We desperately need to... All right. Here's what I do. I do a pump. Pump here. And then we'll fill up... Wait, let's see. Wait, what's happening here? Are we only doing one side? No, this is connected. Okay, the sludge is connected here. So then I will come down, add in a, let's see, large tank? I can just do a large tank here of sludge. And then an auxiliary adjustable relief valve. So let's see, adjustable relief valve here. If the sludge gets backed up, we need to take it to an outfall. And I mean, I guess I could take care of these. Like, how much sludge is this getting rid of per second? Okay, so all of that per second is 1,200-ish. So just a few of these should be plenty. Yeah, I'm going to run this next to my saline, and then take half of those outfalls or so. Take half of those outfalls for the purpose of the sludge. And how do I do this? I wonder if actually I could sushi it. Oh my gosh. All right, what's going to break here, guys? Someone tell me what's going to break. Let's see. I need to use my bots there. Okay. That's fun. All right. Something might break. Not sure. Hopefully it'll all be good. Sludge is getting full. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, bud? Oh, that means I don't have enough windmills. He's pointing to the little blinking yellow lights on my map. Okay, cool. Sludge is working. Wastewater is working. Saline waters. Wait, saline water was full, wasn't it? But we're using it now. Okay. And now our iron intermediates, so these belts are working. All right. It wasn't such a disaster after all. Let's go see how much cellulose we have. Oh, I can't get out. Can't get out. I just want to go over to my worms. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to fix the worm situation because we got enough worm eggs for maybe one more deal.
Why do you need worm eggs?
We need worm eggs for making worms, actually. Isn't that fun? Why do we need worms? That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you. Why do we need worms? It's so that we can research them. Aren't worms bad? Why would you say worms are bad? Oh, right, because you know Factorio. They're the bad guys in Factorio.
You have to kill them.
You do. Wait, hang on a second. Why are we making worms? They're the bad guys. This is so confusing.
Maybe we
Let's just study the eggs. Let's not study the worms.
Yeah, 'cause the worms are like shut down our like factory.
The worms might shut down the factory. Thank you, Matthew. This is such a good point. You're absolutely right. I have very little explanation for you, except I guess my explanation is that sometimes you've got to put yourself in dangerous situations in order to make progress.
And I'm definitely, if there's those worms' eggs hatch under the rainbow, we'll definitely shoot them.
That's right. We should shoot them when they hatch. Now, in this whole game, we have not had any bad guys yet. So these worms are going to be the first bad guys.
We should go back to the worms.
We should go back to where we're building the worms here?
Yeah.
Like that? Can I actually just put these worms down? No, I can't place them. Okay. Good to know. Well, anyways, this was fun. Anything else you want to say, Matthew?
Well, I like playing Factorio when there's bad guys. I usually like the tanks.
Yes, you do like playing Factorio with the bad guys. You drive the tank around, shoot all the bad guys, lead them back to our flamethrower walls with the fire and the lasers. That is fun.
Dad?
Yes. Great idea. How about we play Factorio instead of do iPad today? Great idea. All righty. Till next time, y'all take care.